Hi there, Susan Yasui, and I'm here today with Chapter 8 for you, titled Spring Arrives. And this is from our writings called Through the Eyes of a Child. And it's appropriate to read this chapter now because spring has just arrived this week, all these years later. So here we are. Remember now, these words are from my daughter, and of course, I compiled them for her in this chapter. So she says, "Spring is finally here. Gosh, living in an area that has 4 distinct seasons is a change for us. In our California home, it rains some in the winter and gets very hot a few days in the summer, but it isn't humid and there are no summer rains. Most of the year is much like Hiroshima has been these last few weeks, but they don't have the cherry blossoms." That's right. I love Mitake Temple this time of year. Mitake Temple is in Hiroshima. Last year we had our cherry blossom picnic at Mitake in the rain. And we were not the only ones. The place was full of people drinking beer, barbecuing meat and vegetables over little portable gas stoves, and singing songs, all while holding umbrellas. What is more amazing, though, at one company we saw their cherry blossom viewing party taking place inside the office without a blossom in sight. For them, I think it was more of an excuse to have their beer and sushi without the trouble of finding an open spot under a cherry tree, especially one where it wasn't raining. Another thing I like about spring is my birthday. It comes in March every year, and I get to have a big party, minus the beer and sushi, of course. My mom makes lots of food and at least 2 big birthday cakes, minus the sugar. I don't eat sugar, and I never have. Sometimes it looks like people feel sorry for me because I don't, but I'm the lucky one. I've never had a toothache, and I don't turn into a monster the way most kids do shortly after eating sugar. The kids at my party liked the cakes too. They taste sweet enough with bananas, apples, and raisins. There were 35 people here this year. Some of my friends were very surprised at such a big party every year, but I've been to lots of this kind in California. Come to think of it, though, I've never been to such a big party here in Japan. My dad said there was hardly even a mention of his birthday when he was growing up. The first birthday party he ever had was the year he met my mom. She had a big party for him and gave him several gifts. He said that he had never even received one birthday gift until then. Oh, wow, that's a cultural difference. Do you remember the watch my dad gave my mom the first night they met? Well, she bought him a matching watch for his birthday, and he still wears it to this day. His most surprising birthday gift was a few years later when they were in America. My mom went out and bought him a brand new Mazda Sport pickup. He needed a new truck for work, but Mom surprised him with this one for his birthday. He could not believe it and still tells about it. Spring also means spring cleaning in our house. Did you know that some Japanese style bathtubs can be lifted right up so they can be cleaned underneath? Mom and I didn't know that either. Dad showed us and helped us clean too. Another amazing thing, my dad is Japanese, but he helps my mom with housework, just like the American husbands we know. And he cooks sometimes too, which is very lucky for us because he's a great cook. He can cook anything, but I love his homemade sushi that looks just like the ones you see in a fancy restaurant, but his taste even better. My mom does all the Western cooking, but she also makes the best gyoza. She does not like things like fish egg spaghetti, ugh, but she makes ume fried chicken and pickled soybean sprout macaroni. Those last two are her own concoctions. My American grandfather arrived this morning, and you'll never believe what he did at breakfast. I'll tell you about it in my next chapter. Bye-bye for now. All right, that concludes that chapter. And so we have, let's see, we have chapter 9 coming up next time. And the title of that is Grandpa. Okay, thanks. Thanks a lot for watching and listening. And I hope you're enjoying our stories. See you next time. Bye.